Hello and good evening. We are coming back from Two Fly Formula Racing F2 season grand opener round 1 Austria race. We have 6 drivers tonight, 4 different teams. 2 drivers could not show up tonight. That would be an MP Motorsport and a Trident driver could not attend tonight. So, on that note, we got one shot qualifying just going down right now. We got 99 in first place. Diddley just got first place. Art just took the whole lead. Bubble and Panda is up to third place right now. Truckaduck just took first from Diddley. 99 went dropping down to fourth place. The Prima boys have went down, dropping to the bottom of the grid, and Art is at the top, and MP and Trident are at the middle of the field. Good run. Diddley just going into that corner. He took first place. Nice entrance. What a way by Truckaduck. 99 up to second. Last turn, here we go. Final finish. 99 has finished in the pole position. What a great run at the end. With both of the Art drivers finishing out the podium. Oscar Piastri go in fourth place, and the Prima drivers round out the back of the field. Good qualifying session. Was there any incidents? No incidents whatsoever. That is completely great for these drivers. It looks like it's going to be a good race so far. As we'll get to the grid and they'll be able to set up their strategy for a sec. As they're at their cars now, getting ready to go, ready for the green flag. Just a reminder that this is round 1 of season 4 of Two Fly Formula Racing F2 Series Championship. We are happy to be Go Racing. I am your host, Shadow Perb, 2-time F2 champion, 1-time F2 Constructors champion, and a 1-time Formula World Series champion. I'm gladly to call this race the number 2 race, I would like to say, of Austria with the triple header that we have for Two Fly Formula Racing. As the drivers are getting set to get ready to go lights out. Last 30 seconds has begun. 99 and Oscar Piastri is making their debut for Two Fly F2 Series Championship. This is going to be very interesting. They both got a lot of speed, so we're going to see what they can bring to the table for F2. Truckaduck is also looking for a championship, how I snuck by him last season. And here we go, 5 laps, 5 lights, and lights out. They're on their way. F2 Series Championship has started. Nice start. They all go single file going into the first turn. Nighty Night has taken first place. Truckaduck in second. Diddley in third. Oscar Piastri in fourth. Panda in fifth. And Matty Ice in sixth. As they're going into turn 2 right now. Oh, Diddley gets a little loose. Oscar Piastri gets third place. Oh, in the background. Oh. That was Oscar Piastri into the wall, breaking his front wing. What a tragic start for him. I don't know what happened. Oh, there goes Panda right into the sand. I don't know what happened to Oscar Piastri, but man, I seen his car just go for a ride, and I'm like, oh no. Back to the front, we got Truckaduck trying to chase down Nighty Night. Nighty Night's up there by a half a second. Diddley right behind by 1.2 seconds. He is trying to keep that draft on Nighty Night right now so he can try to catch up to him as he gains through going turn 1. 0.3 seconds off him. He is right on his tail going into turn 2, trying to make a move, and he backs off. Doesn't want to make any drastic measures. 99 gets loose going into turn 2 and coming right out. Gains a lot of speed coming out. Truckaduck is on his way. He is bloodthirsty for a championship. He was so close on winning one last season. He is coming strong this season for a championship. Let's check out Oscar Piastri real quick. Looks like he's doing swell right now. He might have took a pit stop. Bubbling Panda's not doing too well either. Trying to stay in it. Matty Ice sitting in 4th place for Prima. Diddley watching the show of the front 2 leaders going down. 3 laps complete out of 14. Nighty Night, Truckaduck, Diddley, top 3. Matty Ice, Oscar Piastri, and Bubbling Panda round out your bottom 3. Diddley's got a good quiet show right now. He's just hoping one of them messes up and he can just get on by and take the first place. He's got speed and he's sticking with them. If he could get a little more grip and going in there with more speed, he will catch up to them. Getting really close to that sand pit. Going back to the leaders. Truckaduck is almost a half a second. Is a half a second. That completes lap 3. On to 4. Matty Ice just trying to keep that nice pace up. He's got Piastri Go coming up on him. Nice little speed. Matty Ice has got almost a 7-second gap between him and Diddley. And Oscar Piastri is almost a second away. He just went into that turn a little funky, but has made up ground just a little bit. Going into turn 3. He gains that ground and gets a little bit of speed coming out of turn 3. See what he can do through 4 through 6. So on that curve just a little bit. He did gain a lot of time. He is 0.4 of a second right behind Matty Ice. What gain he is gaining. Look at Oscar Piastri. Right on Matty. Let's see what the world holds for them going into turn 2. Oscar Piastri at the bottom, Matty Ice up top. Oscar Piastri goes around and shuts the door on Matty Ice. Good pass by Piastri go on Matty Ice. As Diddley is still relaxing and watching. Second and first place go at it. Nighty Night has lost the lead to Truck a Duck. I am so sorry that I missed that, but yes, Nighty Night has lost the lead to Truck a Duck. Truck a Duck has taken the lead for the F2 Round 1 Austria race. Nighty Night is going into the pits. I wonder what the problem is, if he's just wanting to get fresh tires or if he's got a real wing problem. We'll find out. Looks like he's just taking a set of tires. Diddley with the 3-second penalty, going off track limits. And yes, he was going in for those new soft tires to end the rest of this race with almost... Actually, we do have 7 laps to go. Back to the front of the leaders. Truck a Duck is in the lead with his partner Diddley right behind him. Piastri Goat is sitting in 3rd place with 9 seconds behind Diddley. Has a lot of ground to catch up to get to the front leaders. Matty Ice is right behind Piastri Go by 1.7 seconds. 8 seconds now. And Bubbling Panda, after all the struggle, is caught up to his partner and trying to make up as much ground as he can. Trying to be careful with this partner. Doesn't want to do anything dramatic to mess each other up and DNF or retire out of this whatsoever. Matty Ice is going in. Matty Ice into the pits. Bubbling Panda has hit his track limits. That is a huge difference at the end of this race. Seven out of 14 laps completed. 7 more laps to go. I am sorry about how I called that earlier. We had 8 laps to go. We are now down to 7 laps to go for the first round of the Austria F2 race. Seems like Oscar Piastri is struggling a little bit, trying to get that car in check. He's going into it very smoothly, but it seems like he's a little too tight or a little loose. It depends how his car is set up. I think he might have actually got a warning there. They're all pretty spread out. The art drivers are right up front from each other, 2 seconds off from each other. Bubble and Panda is 3 seconds off Piastri GOAT. Nighty Night is trying to catch up ground behind Bubble and Panda, 9 seconds, and Matty Ice has 19 seconds after going into the pits. I do have to say Piastri GOAT is doing pretty swell for his first debut on F2 Series. Something new that he's getting used to. Nighty Night also came into this race with a ton of speed. I also believe that he can also get used to this. New car to develop, new car to learn. We're glad to see him do the rest of this season out. Both of the art drivers have gone into the pits. They are not worried about stacking up. Let's see. Oscar Piastri into the pits. Truck-a-Duck is making his way back out. Nighty Night is coming around and going to take first place from Truck-a-Duck. Now Truck-a-Duck is coming out here on some fresh tires. Nighty Night has been out there for maybe 2, maybe 3 laps. Recheck this. Yes, I am correct. 3 laps he has been out there on softs, and Truck-a-Duck is on super softs right now. As of Piastri, Panda, and Diddley are also on super softs. What a way to come back on Nighty Night taking first place, but you gotta remember, he's got that 3-second penalty. That can be a huge difference at the end of this race for his amount of laps that he's got worn down compared to second place on Truck-a-Duck. Truck-a-Duck is so far over 4.5 seconds. He is at 4.7 seconds behind Nighty Night. Let's see how this tire wear will wear down. As you can see on the bottom right-hand corner of the map, that is how far they are apart from each other. Oscar Piastri is relaxing in third place, 9.4 seconds behind second place. Bubble and Panda has gotten passed by Diddley going into turn 2. Wow, and shuts the door. Bubble and Panda is trying to make a move right back to going into turn 3. Oh, he skids his tires, shuts the door on Bubble and Panda. Oscar Piastri just hit a 3-second penalty. Track limits. Truck-a-Duck just hit a new time of 1:16.006, fastest in the F2 race so far here in Austria. Diddley just hit a new time record of a 1:15.498 here in Austria. Swell driving by Diddley. As Bubble and Panda are going around Diddley. Turn 2, and he will still have the door shut and be able to keep 4th place. Great battle going on for 4th place between Diddley and Bubble and Panda. It almost looks like they're catching ground on Oscar Piastri. Looks like Piastri is having a hard time going through Sector 2. And it looks like Diddley's trying to make the pass on the inside. Here they go, going in. And he makes it, shuts the door, and takes 4th place from Bubble and Panda. Great maneuver by Diddley. Panda's coming back pretty strong though. He's going to have that DRS right on Diddley. He goes to the outside. Diddley's trying to stay on the inside, and Diddley still shuts the door and keeps 4th place. Bubble and Panda on the outside, Diddley on the inside, and they're going into turn 3. Oh, Bubble and Panda into the dirt, and he goes around. Gets back on track and gets his way back on course. What a tragic for Bubble and Panda. What a good race him and Diddley were doing. Gave Matty Ice a little bit of gainage. 4.4 seconds off of his partner. 6 seconds, I'm sorry. Diddley's trying to make that ground. He's only 3 seconds right behind Oscar Piastri, trying to make that podium finish. 13 laps to go out of 14. We got 3 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen, for the first F2 race here in Austria. 99 leading the race. He is 3.2 seconds up on Truckaduck. His tire wear is going to be a huge difference between him and Truckaduck. At the end of this race, he's got a 3-second penalty. Therefore, Truckaduck does not have no penalties whatsoever. Truckaduck can take this win over a penalty as long as he can be within 3 seconds, not over 3 seconds. As Oscar Piastri and Diddley has 6-second penalties, Panda and Matty Ice both have 3-second penalties as well. Swell driving by Truckaduck. Take a look on the ground that Diddley is trying to make up on Oscar Piastri. He's gotten himself 1 second behind Oscar. What a lot of ground he has made up. Oh, we got problems. We got issues. Truckaduck goes around into turn 3. Looked like he went into the dirt and tried coming out and spun back out again. Wow! What a huge difference. That's a little bit of ground gaining from Oscar Piastri. Time is cutting down 6.4 seconds within he is in Truckaduck. But that will not help him here at the finish because Truckaduck in the final lap, 99 has won here in the F2 Series Austria race. Truckaduck has finished in 2nd. Oscar Piastri and Diddley. Bubble and Panda has gotten 5th. And Matty Ice is coming around his last turn to round out the top 6. Doing his little slow down, I'm going across the line. Classic Matty. Gotta love that guy. Nighty Night, your driver of the day. What a debut between Oscar Piastri and Nighty Night, making their debuts here in F2. To fly F2 championship to get a podium right off the first race of this season. Well-deserved win by Nighty Night. Well done strategy what he did. Congratulations, podium winners, MP Motorsports, Trident, Arch Grand Prix, swell driving. And that will be your F2 race of round 1. We will see you next week on Saturday at 6:45 p.m. EST USA time zone. You all have a good night, and don't miss out on the Division 1 race at 8 p.m. EST USA tonight. See you then, ladies and gentlemen.